cracking YouTube? It's your boy Jason Yamamoto, and today I want to talk to you guys about this certain topic. Bent over rows. Okay. Bent over rows has changed me, man. It has changed a little bit inside of me, and I want to exuberate this feeling, and I want to spread it to you. Okay. So for like maybe the last year, I've avoided bent over rows completely. I mean, I've done a few bent over rows here. I caught it on tape here and there, but it wouldn't have been my option to build any back muscle at all. Right? When I used to be intimidated of bent over rows. I look at it, I was like, man, there gotta be more optimal ways to build a better back. So I avoided the bent over rows. I made excuses like that machine is going to give me a better back, or pull-ups going to give me a better back. I'm just going to do all these other exercises except for the bent over row, which is a very strong, heavy compound movement. Now, I don't know that many other people who actually does bent over rows, and for reps and for sets, right? So recently, if you watch my videos, you'll see me do some fucking straight up bent over rows. My form might be off a little bit, but I'm still performing the damn exercise, okay? So for you form correcting hippies out there that talk shit about my form, man, fuck you, I'm still working on it, okay? Now, check this out, man. I'm out here, and it was when I was gone for my 2-week training, right? When I got to spend a lot of me time, no cameras, no training plan. It was just me and a barbell, right? I didn't have any pulling equipment other than a pull-up, right? So I was like, man, I need to do a pulling exercise in order for me to build some back muscle. I was like, oh, you know what would be a great idea? It'd be T-bar row, but then I didn't have a grip bar, so I was like, well, shit, can't do a T-bar row. So the only other exercises that I thought of at the time was bent over rows. I was like, I gotta face my fears, man. I gotta do me some bent over rows. So with the philosophy I already had in mind, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna start off with just the bar and move up the way I usually move up. And I tested my strength, of course, on the bent over rows, and it looks like 25-pound plates on each side, you know, a total of 95 pounds on the bar was a very comfortable weight. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to do the bent over rows with 95 pounds. And let me see what kind of gains I'm going to develop using this weight for reps. And then it wasn't until like my second or third day doing the bent over rows when it finally kicked in that the bent over row doesn't essentially just build back gains. It developed a more masculine trait. Believe it or not, man, it developed a more masculine trait within me. It definitely tapped into my CNS. It definitely gave me a challenge. When I'm talking about a challenge, not just on lifting the weight, but the form, right? The form of having a neutral back and proning my chest out and making sure I'm pulling without jerking, you know, like have this weird motion. It's more like when you pull, you kind of just stay still, you know, or not. But anyways, it gave me a certain challenge, and it had me almost think like the exercise almost as if it was a deadlift, right? So the more I practice on the bent over row, I start to see my structural integrity develop, and not only that, like I said, it added a more of a masculine trait. And every time I perform the rep, I feel more grounded. No bullshit. I feel more grounded just because of the position I was leaning towards, you know, because of the form. I was talking about the form, right? As you're leaning forward and you have that neutral back. And I felt that I was getting more grounded. My form was looking good. I'm lifting the weight. Right? I'm concentrated. And my CNS is telling me this is going to be a challenge. As I'm lifting, I felt the testosterone increase, right? The testosterone is letting me associate myself with being more of a, well, we like to call it a beast, right? So the beast mode within me was being released. Shit, it took additional another 30 to 45 minutes to get me out of that damn gym because of the raw rage, of the raw power I received from the bent over row, and how it also helped motivate me to perform more exercises and more reps and more sets. I'm not bullshitting with you, man. You gotta try. You gotta give bent over rows a chance. You got to experience bent over rows for reps, for sets. It's gonna change your mind about what the exercise is about. Not 3 to 4 sets, not the fucking 6 to 12 reps. I'm talking about 6 to 10 sets of bent over rows, 10 reps each set, and watch you develop your the significance of your character, right? The manliness of your character develop through the vast amount of increased testosterone that's being developed inside your body, man. That hormone is a motherfucker, man. I'm not bullshitting with you. I'm preaching to you that I know it may sound crazy, but you gotta try it, man. You got to let this exercise ground you, help you develop the manliness character that associated with that exercise, man. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys for today. It's your boy Jason Yamamoto, and I'll talk to you guys later. Breathe.